Hey everyone, how you doing? We South Campus show back at the parish house here with Eileen Bohn of Helping Paws. Welcome, Eileen.
Thank you. I'm happy to be here.
That's great.
Good to see you in Arlo.
Yep. So I have Arlo because of Helping Paws. We want to find out a little bit more about Helping Paws. Um, Eileen, tell us, what is Helping Paws? I'm guessing it. I mean, the name, it's built in. It has something to do with dogs.
It does. It does. Helping Paws trains service dogs for people with physical disabilities, and that would be things like spinal cord injuries, MS, CP. We also train dogs for veterans and first responders who are affected by PTSD. And then we train facility dogs. They're used by mental health professionals, people in the legal profession to help with victims or people that have suffered traumas.
Wow, that's a pretty wide spectrum of.
It is. We started with the
groups.
service dogs and then went into the dogs for veterans and first responders, and then the facility dogs is the newest type of placement.
Well, and say just a bit more about facility dogs, because I haven't heard that term before.
Well, we have several facility dogs placed. One is at Mayo Clinic, and that works with visiting people that are hospitalized or in the clinic. We also have a dog with Ramsey County and Stearns County in the county attorney's office. So when people come in that are victims and they're preparing for testifying, that the dog is in that information session, and it helps calm people. It helps people have a focus, just like Arlo right now. And then we also have a dog at Crow Wing County with the Sheriff's Department. And then we have several mental health professionals that utilize dogs in working with their clients.
Mm-hmm. What I'm hearing that is any facility building that has some intensity about it, about the transactions that go on within that building. And hence, well, we have them for Mass.
Right.
He's a tone setter.
We call him a parish dog.
He is. Maybe a new category at that. So what kind of dogs do you work with?
We only use golden retrievers and Labrador retrievers, and we do that because they like to work for people, they like to retrieve, they have that natural ability. So we're using their natural abilities to help people.
You've assessed their strengths and you capitalize on their strengths.
Right, right.
Beautiful.
Right.
So just training a dog, what's the process? Tell me a little bit about that.
It's a long process. It takes 2.5 years to train a dog. So we have our own breeding program, and those dogs are born. They go to Helping Paws foster home trainers when they're 7 to 8 weeks of age, and then they go through a 2.5 year training process to become a service dog. And probably what's interesting about that is that we use volunteers to train the dogs, and they lovingly take those dogs into their homes for 2.5 years, attend weekly training classes to learn how to train the dogs, and then when the dog is 2.5 years old, if that career as a service dog is right, the dog is then placed, and they let go of the dog graduates.
Wow.
Kind of like sending a kid to college.
And so really, you're training dogs, but training people to train dogs.
That's the hard part.
Yeah. The dogs are easy.
The dogs are easy, people are harder.
And it's kind of like a dog going for his master's degree or something, huh?
Yes, it is.
Yeah,
It
yeah.
is. It is.
It's extensive. It's
Yes,
very extensive.
it
So,
is.
but what kind of, I don't want to say tricks, but
Skills.
skills would dogs be trained for?
Opening doors by grabbing a strap on the door and pulling the door open and holding the door open so someone using a wheelchair can then go through the doorway. Turning lights on and off, and that's for both people that with physical disabilities and also veterans. If they're coming home and the house is dark, you can have the dog go ahead of you and turn the lights on. Retrieving dropped objects. Retrieving those objects and putting it in your lap, putting them on a counter, carrying them to someone else, doing positions like stand and brace, so if someone falls down, they can use the dog to help them get up.
Wow.
So there's around 70 different
Yeah,
cues that they
yeah,
learn.
cues. And it's creative what you come up with, but based on the needs of people with physical disabilities and other
Right,
situations.
right.
The one skill that I really got down with Arlo is um, his mealtime. He's all over it. He sits up, boom.
That's right.
It's a head nod. So when he goes,
That's right.
that's wonderful. Do you? How can people get involved and Helping Paws?
Well, we do have a website, helpingpaws.org, and just going to our website, there are volunteer needs as far as foster home trainers joining us as a foster home trainer. We have puppies throughout the year, and so if that's something that you're interested in, financial donations are always welcome. And then we have events throughout the year. Right now we have a virtual 5K going on, and so if you go to our website, you can sign up for that.
People run with their dogs on that.
Yeah, and then just let us know where you ran.
Nice, nice. And just about, so I've known Arlo as a 3-year-old. He's now about 7.
7.
What was Arlo like? Is it like his litter? How many puppies came in his litter?
There were 11 puppies in his litter, and they were long awaited that weekend. It was Easter weekend, and it was in the middle of the night on Easter Monday that we were driving to the vet from Mazeppa to Inver Grove Heights to the veterinarian that we use. And we had to do an emergency C-section, and all 11 puppies survived.
Wow.
There were 8 boys and 3 girls. So that was a large litter.
Yeah, big family, and Arlo's mom and dad.
His dad is Matthew, and his mom is Turtle.
Okay, wonderful, wonderful. First we're going to do a question out of the orange hat.
Okay.
I got a couple more things to say, but this is just to take a little break here. Magically, this orange hat appears.
Right?
And what I do is, why don't you just take from the orange hat and see what we
Okay.
got here. This is
All right.
about Arlo, it's about you.
Tell us about a recent movie that you enjoyed. I have not gone to a movie in years.
Yeah?
My favorite movie, though, is The Notebook because of the scenery
Okay.
and the story.
There is, I'm trying to think of a dog movie I saw was something like race car driving in the rain, or
Uh-huh.
it's about a dog.
Okay.
Beautiful. So, but I want to say, first of all, this was Arlo.
That's a great picture.
When we got him, and he's just been a great dog. What I want to say to you is thank you, because Arlo has been phenomenal. Not only for me, he's low maintenance, 2 of us, a great companionship, but for the parish. The joke is people always say, we like you, Father, but Arlo, now we really like Arlo. When he's got to come, and all this, and the kids come for. They say the kids come, you're great, but the kids come to Mass because Arlo, the little ones. They all go up after Mass, and Arlo is phenomenal. He just stands there. I think he likes the attention. But it's been a great gift to me personally. I'm so grateful to Helping Paws, what they've done, the work they're doing in the community. So I'm sure the other clients you work with would say the same, but this is my testimony, folks, to Helping Paws. And just as a memento for you and appreciation, pulling this out of my pocket now, what am I going to give you? This is
Really?
an Arlo lookalike,
Oh,
little puppy there. So,
isn't that cute?
yeah, and there we go. If he wants to check that out.
He wants to take it.
Yeah. Eileen,
Yes.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.
And,
Thank you.
and
It's
thank
our
you for the
pleasure.
work that Helping Paws does in the community. So, everybody, thanks for tuning in. Hope to see you next week, and be well. Thank you.